There's something magical about rain. It doesn't ask for your attention, it simply falls. It arrives uninvited, unhurried, and yet it changes everything. When the world feels heavy, when your thoughts won't quiet down, when the noise of life feels like too much, rain has a way of softening it all, of saying, slow down, let go, begin again. So wherever you are, sitting by a window, lying in bed, or just watching droplets trace their way down the glass, let's take these next 15 minutes to listen, to breathe, and to let the rain do what it does best, wash everything clean. Every drop that falls has traveled farther than you think. Rain begins as invisible water vapor, drifting high above the earth. Up there it cools, gathers, and eventually becomes heavy enough to fall back down. It's the planet's oldest ritual, an endless cycle of renewal. And in a way, we're not so different. We build up pressure, we hold in feelings, thoughts, and plans until we can't anymore. And when it finally rains inside us, when we finally let go, that's when we heal. That's when growth begins. There's real science behind the calm you feel when it rains. When droplets hit the ground, they release tiny negative ions, microscopic particles that increase oxygen flow to your brain, helping you feel more alert, yet deeply relaxed. They can actually lift your mood and reduce stress hormones like cortisol. That's why the air after a storm smells so pure. That fresh, earthy scent is your body's cue to breathe deeper. It's as if nature is whispering, you've been holding your breath, you can exhale now. And as you do, you start to notice the rhythm of the rain isn't random, it's music. Soft percussion written by the sky itself, a natural metronome, steady and alive. Listen closely. Every drop has its own tone, some deep, some bright, together forming a song of release. This is why so many people sleep better during a storm. Rain masks harsh noises and wraps the world in a soft hum that tells your nervous system you're safe. Your heartbeat slows, your muscles unclench, your mind, usually spinning with to-do lists and deadlines, finds a rhythm to match, slow, gentle, present. You can feel it in your chest, the quiet power of nature realigning you, reminding you that peace isn't found in silence, but in balance. There's a comfort in gray days, the kind that make you pause. The world turns softer under the rain's filter. Colors deepen, sounds blur, people move slower. It's as if time itself exhales. Rain gives you permission to rest. It reminds you that not every day needs to be productive. Some days exist simply to restore, to cool the heat of the week, to rinse away the dust of our thoughts. You can almost feel your worries dissolving into the puddles, one by one, carried off down the street. Rain has a way of making the world honest. It strips away pretenses. A city that looks so sharp and shiny under the sun now glistens raw and real under the storm. And maybe that's what healing looks like too. Not spotless perfection, but truth shining through the wet and worn. Rain teaches humility. It teaches patience. You can't rush a storm. You can only stand in it and trust that when it passes, everything will smell new again. Nature depends on rain not just to survive, but to reset. It clears the air of dust, nourishes the soil, and feeds the roots we can't even see. It's an act of generosity, every drop returning to where it began, giving life in the process. And in our lives, we need the same kind of rain. Moments that cleanse the buildup of busyness. Moments that let us release what we've been holding. Moments that remind us that growth often starts with surrender. It's okay to have seasons that feel stormy, because without the storm, nothing grows. With the rain, you might notice your breathing has slowed. The sound of the rain has a way of syncing with your pulse. It's gentle, grounding, like nature's heartbeat aligning with your own. This is the body remembering what it's like to be calm. This is your nervous system resetting drop by drop. And as the rain continues to fall, you can almost imagine it washing the edges of your mind, blurring the sharp lines of anxiety, polishing old worries into something soft and distant, to begin to feel lighter, not because the storm is gone, but because you've learned to stand within it. As the rain eases, the world looks transformed. The ground glows darker, richer, the air feels cleaner, and you, in your own quiet way, feel renewed. This is what rain does. It doesn't erase what was, it nourishes what can be. And maybe that's what you needed to remember today. That rest doesn't mean stopping, it means restoring. That even on gray days, life is still unfolding beautifully, quietly, perfectly in time. So as this rain fades, carry its calm with you. Let it remind you that cleansing doesn't always come from sunshine. Sometimes it comes from the storm. Step into the week ahead like you'd step into a puddle, fearless, curious, and ready to be renewed. Because when the sky opens, it's not the end of a good day. It's the beginning of a better one.